Well, proposed regulation changes by Health Canada could require front-of-package labeling, warning of meat's saturated fat content. Host of Real Ag Radio, Shaun Haney, joins us now with the latest. Shaun, as always, thanks for being here. So why is Health Canada pursuing this regulation change?
Boy, that's a great question. That's what a lot of people are asking. This originally started as trying to provide more transparency to consumers when it comes to processed foods, but it's sort of expanded its scope, and it's brought in products like ground beef as one of the examples. So single ingredient foods such as eggs, vegetables, and fruit are usually exempt from some labeling requirements under Health Canada. Now, other countries that have implemented this front of package regulation change have chosen to exempt all single ingredient whole foods based on their nutritious value, including, of course, ground beef. This is being discussed. It's got everybody talking about it this week, including in the mainstream here in Canada. And I would say at this point, the beef industry is winning the PR battle. I
was going to ask you, everybody talking about it. What has been the reaction from the industry?
Honestly, I think the biggest reaction I've heard is people in the beef industry saying, this is an attack. This feels like some sort of backdoor way for the federal government and Health Canada to just, put another nail in the coffin, or try to, when it comes to the beef industry. And there's been, so much talk about concerns regarding beef's impact in climate change and in that debate, and the beef industry has fought back very, very strongly on that. One of the other things that comes up a lot is the fact this is a trade irritant. Canada has been arguing very much in the United States against mandatory country of origin labeling. Why? Because labeling adds costs, and those costs get pushed down the producer. And then domestically here in Canada, we're going to have labeling on the front of package, warning people about saturated fat levels. And one of the things, I talked to Minister of Agriculture in Alberta, Nate Horner, yesterday, and he brought up a good point. They're talking about saturated fat levels pre-cooking of the ground beef. Those saturated fat levels are not the same once that beef has been cooked, and so there's a lot of inaccuracies involved here as well.
Is this locked in? I mean, is there still a chance that Health Canada could back away from this initiative?
Oh, well, honestly, for myself, I hope so. When I talked to Nate Horner, Minister of Agriculture in Alberta yesterday, he put it as hopefully Health Canada will come to its senses. One thing that we're not hearing a lot about is federal MPs sticking up for Health Canada. The federal government members of Parliament have been quite quiet about this, which maybe is a bit of a signal here that even they know that this doesn't necessarily have big-time support.
Interesting stuff. Thank you, as always. Host of Real Ag Radio, Shaun Haney. Appreciate you joining us. Well, you can watch Shaun on his show, Real Ag Radio, which airs at 4:30 p.m. Eastern weekdays on Rural Radio Channel 147 on Sirius XM. And we'll talk to him again here on the Market Day Report on Monday.